Unsurprisingly, we got a video of a bunch of cops being a bunch of assholes. What's up, guys? I'm Lawyer Wynton. You're watching another episode of Attorney Reacts. We appreciate you guys being here. To give you a little bit of context about the video that we're going to react to today, this is a grandmother. She's going to be the first woman that you see right at the beginning of the video. She's showing up to her daughter's house to pick up her granddaughter so she can babysit her while her daughter goes to work the next day. But we got a bunch of cops that show up and think they have something to prove, and it gets out of control. So let's get into it.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, do you live here?
My daughter's living here.
Is she? In this, is that 893?
Yeah, it is.
893?
It's like
okay.
calm and dear.
Hang on one second for me, okay?
Something wrong?
Well, we got.
Cops will use this technique a lot to get people loose and willing to talk, and then you'll start digging your own hole and not even realize you're doing it. So remember, what's our number one rule when we're talking to the cops? Don't.
Got called to check on a child.
What child?
I don't know. They didn't tell us. They just said do a welfare check.
The math ain't mathin'. You're there to do a welfare check on a child, but you don't have the information for the child that you're there to welfare check.
When? Like, what did they say?
Obviously concerned for her granddaughter, Angel then exited the vehicle to ensure the child was safe.
I don't know. We'll go up and knock. 4 Mike 3 7 Golf 4.
Why are you running my tag?
Because I smell
I was
marijuana.
going to ask the same question.
You smell marijuana?
Yes.
Because you smell marijuana that gives you the right to run my tag?
Not only that, I'm going to search your car.
You're not going to search anything.
Whoa, buddy. That escalated real quick. That took off real fast, my guy.
Yes, ma'am.
No, you're not.
I promise you.
You are not going to.
So let's back up real quick. Can a cop run your tag? Technically, yes. In some states, it's been ruled that with reasonable suspicion, they can run your tags because running your tags is not considered a search. Do I agree with that? Obviously, no.
Break my rights right now.
You're about to get your rights in the back of my car.
Well, that's what you want to do because you're going to get in real big shit when you do.
I agree.
I haven't done anything. I haven't
51
violated
to
any
479.
rule or anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Sit there and talk to me and
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to search my.
He is such an asshole. Like right off rip, he's there to do a welfare check for a child and is being aggressive with this grandmother for no reason. I think she's right. She's 100% right. If this guy is about to search her vehicle, I believe that he is going to violate her rights. What right? That would be the Fourth Amendment, constitutional protection for U.S. citizens against unlawful search and seizure. Can an officer search your car? Yes, but they have to have one of two things. They have to have a warrant or they have to have your consent. So you'll see a lot of videos where a cop will come up to the window. They say, hey, can we search your car real quick? And people will say, yeah, sure. I don't have anything to hide. The answer is always no. Even if you have nothing in the car, their response is going to be, well, if you have nothing to hide, you should be okay with us searching your car. The answer is no. They have to have consent to search your car. However, if they do have probable cause to believe there's evidence of a crime in the car, they can do a warrantless search. But there has to be reasonable suspicion that there is a crime hidden in the car. Does he have that here? Hell no.
I am going to search your car.
And you're running my tag.
I am going to search your car.
I'm not doing anything but sitting out here waiting for my daughter to come back out.
I don't care.
Obviously,
your car's going to be searched. And if you interfere with my search, I will put you in the car and I will take you to jail.
You go ahead and you violate my rights then.
Okay, put your hands on the car.
You violate my rights.
Put your hands on the car.
Yo, what are you? You're going to put...
I said put your hands on the car.
You're arresting me?
Put your back up.
Hey, don't you put your...
Yo, this cop is...
Hey,
what is this guy trying to prove? Lest we
According
forget,
to the lawsuit, Officer Dyer explodes in anger.
Prove it.
The other officers on scene did nothing to stop the aggression,
Of course
and
they did.
appears to have either failed to capture the event on bodycam, or the footage was one of the 3 videos that seemed to have been purged shortly after this record's request was submitted. At this point,
there are some states where it is now a law, it's policy within departments that they have to have their body cams running because of incidents like this.
Officer Dyer hands over Angel to Sergeant Myrick, who appears to have also failed to record this part of the incident,
Of course
as
he
the
failed.
sergeant tries to put Angel into the small, tight space in the back seat. Officer Anna Simmons arrives on scene.
I didn't even do
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Fuck, are you
Get
coming
in
in
the
so
car!
hot, yelling? You don't even know what's going on.
I can't. I'm too big.
Sucks to be you. Get in the
Yeah.
car!
Officer Simmons draws his taser and tases her at almost the exact time.
You're a woman and you're gonna treat me like this?
You're gonna get tased. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Well, that was
Get in
quick.
the car.
You basically said I'm gonna tase you and tase
Okay,
her
I'm
at the
in,
exact
I'm
same
in.
time.
As Angel's son and daughter voice their concern over the officer's actions, Officer Simmons decides to cuff them as well.
Why?
Shut the up
Yo.
before I take your to jail too.
For what?
You know how to handle it.
Okay, all right. Take them to jail for what? For what? We know that for a lawful arrest, you have to have probable cause. Show it to me. Let me see it, Officer Simmons. Let me see that probable cause.
She just got run having a baby. You do not need to arrest her. Girl, do not push me. What is wrong with you?
Now, with everyone handcuffed, the officers claim that they didn't tase their mother.
Who did it? I need to know. Who did
Are we
it?
surprised you're a bunch of
Who
liars?
tased my mama?
She didn't get tased.
tased.
Then why was her taser going off over there?
Checking the fire, I guess.
What the?
Make that make sense.
It does.
She didn't get tased.
Gaslighting the
So
fuck
then
out
why
of
was
this
her
kid.
taser?
How about you worry about you? We'll worry about your
That's her
mama.
mom. Why
I
would
don't really
she not
give a
worry about her
That don't
mom?
sound like it. Sounds like you want to join your mama.
Join her with what probable cause, sir? Let me see it. Let me see it.
Okay.
Y'all are violating our rights right now.
Yep.
Which one?
Oh, what? Well, where do we start? Fourth Amendment, unlawful search and seizure, unlawful use of force, unlawful arrest. Shall we go on?
Please tell me which right you're getting
I
violated.
want my mom right
Tell
now.
me which right.
See, this is why it is so important for people to have a base knowledge of your rights in situations like this, because officers like this who have something to prove to who God knows who are counting on the fact that you don't know your rights in situations like this. The fact that they don't have probable cause, the fact that they didn't place them in detention instead of placing them immediately under arrest. This is ridiculous.
I want my
So
mom.
shut up.
I
You don't know
have
what
to
you're
say
talking about.
anything.
Sorry, you got
You
to
sound like you're about 7.
Oh, she sounds like she's about 7. You guys all sound like you're about 3 years old treating these people like this. What the hell?
You want to act like a big girl? You're going to get treated like a big girl.
Later, they sing a different tune about the tasing.
So I drive son to her mom to get her in the car. Other than that, she's perfectly fine. Okay.
Are you sure? Are you a medical professional and can say that she is perfectly fine?
She wasn't home tased, right?
No.
Just drive then? I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no, she just drives son. But I did it twice. No, I did it in her back and then like right here on her side.
The officers then question everyone and search the vehicle, and finally discuss their game plan. It's often said that officers can use discretion when deciding when a person should be arrested.
No, they cannot. Discretion is not a basis for arrest. Probable cause is the basis for arrest. They don't have the discretion to just go out there and arrest people. They got to have probable cause.
Or charged with various crimes. But this little huddle shows that their decisions are commonly based on emotion.
We're talking about, we know the woman's going.
For what?
I'm emotionally invested. Can I take her?
Yes. Well, we were thinking.
I love it when you do this.
Yeah.
It seems like she's got this weird hard on to like prove herself to all these other cops around her. That little laugh and grin tells you she has an insidious mindset. She has bad things going on. She ain't right.
She's fine. She calmed down. She was an asshole, but she calmed down, was cordial and
she's an
respectful. I don't really I don't really want to take the other one.
Well, I had to tackle her.
You didn't have to.
If somebody else wants to take her, I'm taking the one I'm emotionally invested in.
Which one are you invested in?
The one in your car.
Oh, well, I'll take you.
This is
Okay, by all means.
All right, but promise you take the big one, you got to take the second one too.
Going to the hospital, I'm going to come. I'm talking. I'm telling you what's going to happen, okay?
You're very rude.
A short time after, an ambulance arrived and Angel was transported to the hospital, but the rescue couldn't leave without joking about whether or not she was single.
absolutely.
know if she's single. What? Is she single? I don't know, man. Ask her. Hey, I already got her. True love.
Instead of a hot date, Angel was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest.
Disorderly conduct where? Resisting an unlawful arrest? Okay.
Taking mom for disorderly conduct, resisting stop, halt, frisk.
They are now separated. Unknown if it was physical or verbal.
If she ain't got insurance, I'm towing the car.
What?
We'll see.
What? It's on private property.
But it can just, the car can just stay here.
Yes, it can. It's on private
I'm her
property.
daughter.
I
Please
see.
don't, like, it's already, like, please don't. Because, like, I
Let's
have
go.
to bond her out of jail, and I just had a baby.
And I feel for you, and I'm not trying to cause you no headache.
Yes, you are.
I want you to understand.
Understand what? That you guys are absolutely a bunch of dipshits?
I understand it's your mother. You just got to understand we have a job to do also.
Yeah, if you actually knew how to do your job.
And we're not trying to jam you up.
Yes,
Or your mother out, okay?
Let's, again, not forget, they were there for a child welfare. Why can I not say this word, guys? A child welfare check. Got it.
Are you sure about that?
Then attempts to speak to Angel's son.
Step out. Let's talk. How old are you, man?
I'm 18, sir.
18.
And I'm a man. I'm like you. Why you gotta be my mama like that, bro?
You gonna keep the, all right, I tried. You see, I tried to talk to you like a man. I tried to talk.
Why'd you have to do her like that, bro?
Get in the car.
You ain't trying to talk to him like a man. He tried to talk to you like a man. And you got your little feelings hurt.
I tried to talk to you. I tried. I'm not your bro.
You can tell that hurt his spirit. That hit him deep. That hurt.
You see, I tried. You see, I tried to talk to him. How old is he? 18. He's old enough to take a ride. He goes to the big boy jail. He's going. That needs to go. Because he got
Officer Dyer can't even get it out why to take the son to jail because they have no reason. The only reason is they got their feelings hurt.
You tried to talk to him, he didn't want to talk to you?
Yep.
Oh, he wanted to talk to you. You just didn't want to hear what he was saying.
Hey, bro, why you gonna hit my mom? I'm a man. Why you hit my mom?
He ain't no man.
He was arrested for disorderly conduct, for recording and yelling at police.
Yeah, so photography and video are protected by the First Amendment as forms of expression. So long as you are not interfering with their jobs, you can generally record the police in a public space. In this case, they're in a private space. They're on private property. The son, I believe, can record their actions. He wasn't interfering with what they were doing. And yes, he can yell at the police. You can say, "Fuck the police," so long as you're not interfering with their job.
Officer's report claims there was shake in the vehicle, but the only thing captured on body cam was an empty pill bottle, alleged to have residue in it. However, no one was ever charged with possession. Furthermore, when later describing the incident to Angel's daughter, Officer Dyer admitted that they had found nothing.
Listen, I want you to know how this would have went. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to search your car. Okay. I didn't find anything. Guess what? Have a good night.
Guess what? That's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to go, "Ma'am, can we search your car?" "No, officer, you cannot."
4 months after this incident, all charges were dropped, and in August of 2022, the family sued the city of East Ridge and the 4 officers involved.
All right, drop a comment. Let me know what you think of these cops. Do you agree with me that they were a bunch of If so, drop a comment, hit the like button, hit subscribe. If you like this video, check out a couple of our other Attorney React videos, and I'll see you on the next one because we really appreciate you guys just hanging out and watching our videos. See you next time.
Big verdict.